Listen, before you give up on your partner or you quit that relationship, watch this video to the end. There are 4 stages of relationship you need to understand and why most people quit at stage 3. But if you are patient enough to cross to stage 4, you will have a perfect relationship and a marriage. All right? Stage 1, the attraction and infatuation stage. This is where everything feels magical. You are in your best behavior and you even ignore red flags just to make things work. You communicate longer, you sleep with each other more, you want to go out on dates, you want to spend more time with each other. But most people confuse this with real love. It is just emotional high and fantasy. It is okay to enjoy it, but don't build your future on it because it will soon come to an end. And that is where you get to the second stage, which is the revelation and reality stage. This is where the mask goes off. This is where real love begins. You begin to notice their flaws. You begin to question your compatibility. This is where there will be disagreement and misunderstanding. In fact, you even question why you are in that relationship. And you will hear things like, oh, you've changed. This is not how you were before. But this is the second stage of your relationship. There is nothing wrong with your relationship. There is nothing wrong with your partner. Because this is when you get to like 6 months to 1 year into that relationship, reality begins to set in. Love becomes more of a decision than just euphoria or dopamine hits. And how do you get past this stage? Learn your partner communication and conflict style. Right? You need to learn how they talk, how you're supposed to talk to them, because this is where true love begins. Right? In fact, communicate about your core values, your family, things that you want, about money. This is where real discussion begins to take place. That is not the time for you to give up. That is not the time for you to quit. Because the moment some of you actually notice that your partner is misbehaving or there's something that you don't like about them that they were not doing in the beginning, you begin to plan your exit. This is not the time to exit that relationship because you won't get to stage 3, which is very, very important. This is where your love begins to grow roots. And that is the only way you can get to the stage 3, which is the most important. And that is where most people give up. So number 3, disappointment and the power struggle stage. This is where your resentment begins to build up. If you don't get past stage 2, if you don't resolve all the issues you have with your partner, if you don't communicate openly, it will get to stage 3, and a lot of couples give up at this stage. You begin to feel unseen, you begin to feel unheard, and this is where silent treatment comes in play. Instead of resolving issue with your partner, you begin to give them silent treatment, and which may lead to cheating, and this is where betrayal comes in. All right? The moment you are in this stage of your relationship, don't give up. Because there is a better stage in the future. This is where you begin to experience real fight and criticism. All right? And this is where most people withdraw. In fact, some people will start questioning why they got married in the first place. You start questioning why you stay so long in that relationship. But you are not in the wrong place, especially if it's not abuse or something life-threatening. And most times you will feel stuck in that relationship. And why do most people quit at this level? Because they are not prepared for the emotional work. A lot of people think relationship is about, going out, spending time together, enjoying the best of things. But there is work